Good morning. Just about to do a bit of a reenactment. It's coming down O'Brien's Road, peaked the hill here. I thought, they've graded a bit. Came down here about 70, 80 kilometres an hour and hit this sand, clay. The front tyre was going everywhere. Even at this speed, it's only 40k. So it had a day, a little bit of excitement. Not really sure where I'm going to end up today, as usual. Just wanted to get out for a ride. It's about 7 degrees. It's meant to be about 15. It's a little bit overcast. First priority is grab the coffee somewhere, and then while I'm drinking coffee, maybe decide where I'm going to go. I've turned off Firth Road onto Campaspe Road. This will take me across to Gisborne Wood End Way. If I'm heading in this direction, I might go across and look at Cobaw. The temperature's dropped a bit. It's about 4 degrees. Which is understandable the closer I get to Wood End. Well, like a maze. Oh, it's Jesus, it's slippery. Ugh. Not what I was planning for today. Don't know what this is called. This stuff's worse than wombat mud. if there's a good line or a bad line. It's not my plan, or it wasn't my plan for today. All I wanted was coffee. The dry line's up the top. Even if there is a dry line. Oh, God. Kind of glad to be out of there. So I've passed a few trucks I wouldn't mind having a look at. Shit time of year with the rain, the mud and the clay that's out here. And the Rail Z on the back of Sven has seen better days. It's got close to, I think, about 5,000 Ks on it. And for anything a bit more serious than these type of forest roads, it's not great. As you would have just seen going around that pine forest. Anyway, I think I'll probably end up in Wood End and grab a coffee.
A wiser man would have done that prior to leaving for a ride.
I'm on Borden Road. This will take me up and over the mount to Mt Macedon. Since we're on this side of town, might as well go up to the Memorial Cross. Have a look. Well, we're up at the tea rooms. Seems that the walk, the temporary fence is pushed aside. I don't know if it's open or closed. That looks interesting. Oh, that's slippery. Seems to flatten out, but find some grass, get some traction. That's going to slide off. Stay on the relatively defined tracks. Definitely come back in the dry, because that little track through the pine trees look pretty interesting. I just got to get up this mud now. Kangaroo's going to get stuck. Well, that was just a big loop. So that was a loop from top to bottom. Clyde Track Alton Road. Could have gone down Alton Road, which would have taken us back into Mt Macedon. So up in there in the left is Camel's Hump. There's some good walks, a bit of rock climbing, and up on the hump part there's good views off to Hanging Rock. Okay, Macedon Lodge. Don't know much about horses or horse racing, but I can only assume that any horse in there is worth a fortune. So far this morning, been across the mount, up the mount, down the mount, across the mount, now back up the mount, go down the mount. And it hasn't gotten any warmer. 6 degrees. It's fresh. Straight ahead is Camel's Hump. We're on the Hanging Rock side. Since we're out here, that's Hanging Rock. So if you're unfamiliar with Hanging Rock, there's a movie which made the rock quite famous, and that movie was Picnic at Hanging Rock.
And don't worry about us, mademoiselle. We shall only be gone a little while.
It's been a long time since I was there. Back in the days, you could climb in, around and up it. I don't know if it's still open for climbing. Feeling a bit like a crappy tour guide at this point. And only done 130 kilometres. Currently on Chettle Road. So I've come across from Finger Post, Burnt Mill, Firth to Chettle. I've just passed a sign that said road closed. So let's go and find out. Well, it is closed. And looking through the fence, putting in a new crossover. Maybe they should have put the sign at the intersection instead of a couple of kilometres down. So back at Firth and Chettle. So it's about 2 kilometres before they put a road closed sign up. I'm back on Firth Road, going to head home. It is freezing, 6 degrees. Strange day. Didn't get out to Cobaw, but can do that another day. Hadn't anticipated riding up and around the mount, but it was worth a look. Like I say, I don't anticipate anything happening between here and home. If it does, I'll bring you along. Other than that, cheers, see you next time.